presidency. Connor Duffy, ABC News, Houston.
Back home now, and the Pilbara town of Roebourne has become synonymous with dysfunction and family breakdown, a tag exacerbated by recent police revelations of child sexual abuse on a huge scale. But locals resent the constantly negative portrayal of their community. In this first of a three-part series, Nick Perpich spoke to people from Roebourne about the challenges facing the community and what's being done to address them.
Number 1 room.
Violet Sampson has upwards of 8 or 9 people sleeping in her house on any given night, and not all family.
I had 4 before, 4 girls here from child protection looking after. They all went back to the mother. Now these other ones coming in now.
Her home is like a de facto safe house for children who might otherwise be exposed to danger on the streets or at home.
So I just bring them in, can't check them out in the street or somewhere else. To keep them here asleep, give them a rest, asleep, and then feed and that.
She and other elders want to keep families together, but not when predators are abusing children.
They do need to get punishment. Even if it's our own families are doing it, they need to get punished. Doing the wrong thing to our children in this community.
Since a police investigation began in September, 36 men have been charged with 300 child sex abuse offences against 184 victims in the West Pilbara, predominantly in Roebourne. Police know it's occurring elsewhere, but it remains largely hidden, whereas in Roebourne, disclosures by children and community members wanting to change their town for the better have helped identify a large number of victims.
We are going through that, that grief and pain, and not only that, it's also bring fear to the community as well, and trusting, to who can you really trust as well.
According to the former Police Commissioner Carl O'Callaghan, a lot of the offences were committed by perpetrators who gave children money for sex, with alcohol and drugs thrown in the mix. But that's hotly contested by some members of the community.
I live here, I've lived here for a long time. I've never heard of that sort of stuff. That's just a load of bullshit. Personally, I don't think kids are that desperate. They're not so much drug or alcohol affected that they're going to do that.
Some of them have been happening here, but even though that, like I said, we're working towards that to educate and tell our children, that's not the way to go.
The dangers for children, local leaders say, become acute when alcohol has caused several generations of family breakdown, parenting skills and culture are lost, and abuse becomes normalised.
You're up against urbanised people, people living in towns, interfered with by alcohol, which then becomes all of those attachments that go with it, the violence and breaking down of homes, separation of families.
Whether pedophiles abuse children in homes or in the streets, the repercussions are being felt across the community. Nick Perpich, ABC News, Roebourne.
Australian Special Forces soldiers could soon be deployed to the Philippines to help fight Islamic State group militants in the country's south. Defence reporter Andrew Green has more from Parliament House in Canberra.
At the moment, RAAF P3 surveillance planes are doing monitoring around the south of the Philippines, near Marawi, where the fighting is going on between Filipino forces and IS-inspired militants. But the Foreign Minister has today revealed that during a meeting this month with the Philippines President, Rodrigo Duterte, she offered that Australia could, in fact, contribute more and